Hello everyone. Hello. Just double check. We should be ready to go. And it's finally time to see what they cooked for 3.6. Okay. No. So still have to do the Tower of the Best. Okay.
Soy, are you sure you won't stay a few more days?
Come now, don't give me that face, darling. When I'm gone, get plenty of rest, eat on time, and don't push yourself when things get hard. And... there you are, at last.
Why didn't you leave a message?
Well, I meant to slip away quietly. I didn't expect Yang Yang to catch me halfway. What? Going to miss me already?
It's very sudden, that's all. Has something pressing come up in Mengzhou?
Nothing major. It's just now that I've found my little sister and she's grown strong enough to stand on her own, I can relax and return to minding the guild's affairs. Moreover, I plan to make full use of the guild's connections and channels to dig into Georgian Atelier, into Muyu.
Muyu. He fled the last battle inside a puppet vessel. We still don't know where his true body is, or what he's scheming. For now, I'll join the Ministry of War patrols around Xuanfeng Hold to search for any sign of him.
To think, That man sowed chaos on such a scale in Xuanfeng, yet Mengzhou City Hall shows so little concern. Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
So you're going back to Mengzhou to try to find answers.
I am. That's where I shine. You have bigger fish to fry, like tracking down a certain Mengzhou sentinel I once made a deal with. She never told me where she was, but I've always had the feeling she was close to Xuanfang Hold. And wouldn't you know, the Elseway shroud I entered before has appeared again.
The Sentinel is our best chance at understanding what's happening in Xuanfang. You obtained her token and saw her frequency at Fogvale Pagoda. If there are clues anywhere, they'll be there.
Yes, you two chase down the leads here. I'll worry about Mengzhou. Divide and conquer. Relax, darling. I am esteemed chairwoman of the Jiaoming Commerce Guild, the eldest daughter in a family of musicians, and Yang Yang's big sister.
I trust you, Soy Soy. But if anything happens that you can't handle alone, you need to contact us.
I was really trying not to make a fuss. I grew far too fond of the time we all spent together. So, before I leave, one last reminder. Take care of Yang Yang. If you let her get lost, you'll have to answer to me.
Sister, I can hear you, you know.
Well then, let's say goodbye now. One of these days, I'll give you both a proper tour of Mengzhou.
That Qin music. I think I've heard it before.
It sounds expectant. Like the person playing is waiting for something.
Shin.
Ting Xiao the Perfected? Are you there? Ting Xiao the Transcendent? Little Ting Xiao.
I am listening.
So, when will you finally consider moving to Xuanfeng Hold? I've even had a quiet room set aside for you in the sanctum. No need to hide away on this cold, lonely mountain. The damp is getting to my tail.
This place is quiet, remote, free from worldly disturbance. It suits cultivation.
That answer again. Now it feels exactly like the day we first met.
Xin, you did not come only to chat.
I did not. I do have something to ask of you this time. Paragon Ting Xiao. Should disaster one day befall Xuanfeng Hold, I hope you will raise your sword for its people. Should the tide become irreversible, then you may exercise my authority in my stead.
What has happened? Qing Xiao accepts your charge.
With you here, I am at ease. Perhaps soon, you will find the answer to that which you have asked the heavens.
Where will you go now?
Shh. That is still a secret.
So the time has come. Let us descend the mountain.
Pretty sure I just heard Yang Yang. Did she leave already?
Up at last. Soy Soy's already on her way to Mengzhou City, and Yang Yang's out on routine patrol.
What? Everyone's gone. So, where are you off to then?
Fogvale Pagoda, where Sheen's frequency appeared before. This is the path Soy Soy described, but I'm not seeing any of the disorienting fog she mentioned.
Yep. Even I can't smell that nasty head-spinning fog anymore. Seems like it's all cleared out.
Let's go inside and take a look around.
Be on guard. Tacit discords have escaped from nearby sentry cages.
You must be Paragon Qingxiao. We met before. But the siege at the Hold's gates didn't give us much time for introductions. What brings you here?
A rafter kite guided me. I am searching for someone of great importance. You have come for Sheen the Moonfox as well. I know of your deeds in Jinzhou. Alongside Jue and the Jinzhou Magistrate, you resolved the temporal disruption on Mount Firmament. That someone connected to a sentinel should be at Fogvale Pagoda, a place tied to Sheen, is likely no accident.
You know about Mount Firmament too?
Do not trouble yourself. Few know the details. Bloombearer, hero of Jinzhou, Dark Thunderbolt, Laureate, hero of heroes, Voidworm Rider. These are the stories the Ministry of Foreign Affairs recorded, in broad strokes. I came seeking her too, only to find many sentry cages failing, and the fog meant to confuse tacit discords has dispersed. A nearby secret chamber stores the Sentinel's relic. It may have been affected as well.
By Sentinel's relic? Do you mean something like this?
It does resemble an ornament worn by Sheen.
Not long ago, Soy Soy met the Moonfox in that very secret chamber, and was given this prism of fate. Paragon Qingxiao, we're here for the same reason. Why don't we travel together? Watch each other's backs.
I suppose we can. From now on, please just call me Qingxiao.
She's so majestic. Oh,
No external damage. Unlike last time, it has not been corrupted by reverberations.
Meaning this isn't one of Muyu's tricks.
Yes, it seems they have simply shut down.
This should be the entrance to the secret chamber. Looks like nothing's stopping us from just walking in.
It seems whatever ward kept it sealed is no longer in effect.
Hey, did you smell that? Huh. Something weird is nearby. Hmm? Huh? Psst. She's looking at me funny.
In all my travels across Huanglong, I've encountered many tacit discords and echoes, yet never one quite so curious.
Yes, sirree. So, how Hi there. Nice meeting ya. I'm Abby.
Hello, Abby. I'll remember that name. There is no trace of Sheen nearby. She's not here.
The Prism of Fate isn't responding either.
Oh, I found where that smell is coming from. This way.
What's this?
His frequency is a lot like that weird-smelling auto puppet kernel from last time.
Soy Soy did mention an informant who met her outside Fogvale Pagoda before.
If there were no hiccups, the Cat of the Netherlamp should have made contact with Muyu by now. He is one of our people inside Georgian Atelier. But our cooperation with him has limits. Mutual limits. We don't even know his true name. Identifying traits? The tacit mark down his eye, a Qingfu pendant on his belt, and an odd lamp that's always burning. The Guild's intelligence says a special spirit is sealed within the lamp. That's where his Jianghu moniker comes from.
If the informant wore a similar pendant, this didn't wind up here by accident. He likely left it on purpose.
He likely did so because he anticipated that someone would come here soon. And those who come to this chamber are either connected to Sheen or seeking her.
Then this may be a clue that's meant for us.
I don't get it. Why only a pendant? A note or a letter would have been a whole lot more obvious.
Could have been that he had no time to leave a message, just something he carried on him.
I've seen copper coins like this before. In Mengzhou's rural areas, many call them yin coins. I know little beyond that. The people of Xianling village should be more familiar with them.
Then let's go ask around Xianling village. We don't have any other leads. Once we understand its significance, we can figure out what this Cat of the Netherlamp was trying to tell us.
I will go with you. These disruptions in the Ancient Order are not trivial. If more tacit discords escape, the people around Shaft Post Yard will suffer first. That is the 4-chime shaft post alarm.
She can fly on her sword. Did these tacit discords escape from sensor cages too?
Yes. Perhaps Fogvale Pagoda is not the only place compromised.
Thunder Rumble!
Thank you for saving us, Paragon Chinchao. And you're the great hero who helped the Wardens defend Xuanfang Hold. Never thought we'd see Tussets discos around the village again. Times like these, we could really use those old puppets back.
Well, ever since the last incident, there haven't been many working ones left around the village. They'll be standing fine one moment, then just drop the next. Even the Ministry folks couldn't fix them.
That sounds exactly like the auto puppets we encountered back at the pagoda.
These days, we rely on the Ministry's soldiers to keep us safe. But they're run ragged. Too much to do, not enough hands.
Do not worry. The 4-chime shaft post has sounded. The Xuanfeng Wardens will arrive shortly. I will brief them myself.
With you down from the mountain, Paragon, we can rest easy. My mother, she never forgets your deeds. She even burns incense for you at home. Oh, that? She lights incense before the Sword Transcendence Spirit Tablet. Prays for good luck and health. Some of the older folks believe in such things.
There is something I would like to ask you.
We'd like to know what this pendant means in Mengzhou.
Those are no ordinary copper coins. The Nethermancers in Mengzhou carry coins just like that. Not a good place to talk, too many years. But the word is, they are a lawless bunch. Thieves, through and through.
That's not really fair. Some say they're righteous wanderers too.
If you want the full telling, go ask Granny Yenshu by the village gate.
She's not a bad person, it's just... most folks in the village have their reasons for keeping a distance.
I see. I will go speak with her.
Sounds like this Granny Yenshu has some connection to those Nethermancers.
I know the old...
When your grandfather was young, I read a few storybooks. Got it into my head to roam the great mountains, find a famous master, and become a cultivator myself.
Then why not ask Master Qingxiao to take you as her disciple?
Paragon Qingqiao does not take disciples. In all these years, nobody has proved worthy.
What's that?
Cultivation takes a bit of talent, yes, but it takes an even steadier mind to let nothing in this world disturb your inner peace. That, my boy, is a rare and precious skill. That's what a true...
First time seeing Paragon Jinxia. Huh? What does the Paragon have to do with a cultivation school?
Well, she is the master of the Xuanyuan school in the eastern Xuan Peaks. The only perfected one in all of Xuanfeng. She has watched over this land for centuries. At the martial arts championship a few years back, she was an honored guest. Many sect leaders even greeted her as their transcendent elder. Why, even the great Taoist master Jiufeng, with all his profound knowledge, sent his favorite disciples to her for guidance.
All I know is Paragon Qinxiao has been around since my great-great-grandmother's time. But I've never heard of this Xuanyuan school. You didn't make that up, did you? First time seeing Paragon Qinxiao with my own eyes. Grandfather and grandmother were right. She looks exactly exactly like the sword transcendent in the paintings.
That's not the half of it. She's the master of the finest cultivation school in all the land.
See that? That's what a true cultivator.
I was hoping to set up my
The
stall.
king who wrote records of Huanglong Tacit.
Bless me, Paragon Shengxiao. Let me pass the...
This is...
What a gorgeous piece of art.
I thought there would be no need to send Xuanling to trouble you. But blade puppets alone could not hold back this tide of tacit discords.
Evacuate the others. I will handle what remains.
Huh?
What troubles you?
The figure in that old portrait. Is that you in a Xuanling bird?
Yes. It never could settle. Always pecking at my hair.
If I remember right, Xuanling birds have been extinct since the Fortress and Gorgeous War 2 centuries ago.
It has not been long. Just over 200 years.
That's no long.
She has come.
An ancestor of mine left that painting 100 years back. Said it would ward off evil and invite good fortune. Look at those colors. Haven't faded a bit after all this time. Oh, Paragon Qinxiao, you are here too. If I'd known, I would have prepared a pot of good tea.
Please, do not trouble yourself. We came to ask you about a pendant.
We found this inside Fogvale Pagoda. The villagers said the copper coins on it have ties to Mengzhou's nethermancers.
They do. They are yin coins, said to speak between the yin and yang. Nethermancers carry them. You have likely heard the ugly rumors. But in truth, they're a band of old world relics who do not hold their own lives dear. Since olden times, Mengzhou has had many places of strange feng shui where reverberations gather. Left untended, they grow into mirage realms, and from them, tacit discords are born. Nethermancers practice vain prospecting, the art of reading the land's hidden golden veins. Their trade is exploring mirage realms. It is an old, old craft. Far less noble than that, I'm afraid. Nethermancers dispel mirage realms to stop disasters, yes. But also peddle the ownerless relics they find inside. That is the Jianghu way. Their rules are loose, their ranks mixed. They walk where the dead walk. So, misunderstandings cling to them like flies to honey. There are fewer Nethermancers each year. Few in that line meet a peaceful end. My late husband, Sandao, was no different. He did not even leave me a keepsake. Forgive me. I have drifted from the question. The pendant you asked about is a common token they carry. It is a mark of reverence for gods, spirits, and the dead. In a Mirage realm, such a token often serves a special purpose.
Do Nethermancers always bring such pendants when they enter one?
Yes. Rarely do they go without.
Then the reason he left it behind likely has to do with a Mirage realm. The anomalies in Fogvale Pagoda may be linked to whatever he did.
Wait. This knotwork. I think I've seen it before. Could this belong to Jing? But how?
Rover! Paragon Qingxiao! A nearby censure court has stopped functioning. We need to evacuate these people to Xuanfeng Hold right away.
The Celestial Ring formation.
It isn't safe here! Everyone, get to the sky pier at Shaft Coast Yard!
I will buy us time. A few tacit discords slipped past the formation already. I will deal with them swiftly.
I'll go with you. We need to keep the evacuation route clear.
Shaft Post Yard needs you more.
It'll be fine. Yang Yang and the wardens have that side covered.
Annihilate. How many strikes can you survive? The tacit discords inside the formation have been mostly cleared.
To the sky pier, then. Yang Yang and the others must be ready to set off.
Right back.
Mirage into mist. Mist into bone. Withdraw. Mirage into mist. Mist into bone. Withdraw.
Signs of evacuation everywhere. Most people have already left.
Beware of the evil. The wardens holding the line need backup.
Let's go.
Thunderous aftershock! Decisive moment!
One with the sound.
Flashing shadows!
Our thanks for the assistance. We'll regroup with Watcher Yang Yang and the others straight away.
Thank you. Lucky for us you were here.
You're here. This is the last group of people. You should board the sky barge too. There are still plenty of seats inside. Enough for everyone.
There's no need. I will ride escort from the sky, in case anything goes wrong.
Under the Ministry's contingency plan, Commander Cho-Ong has already set up a receiving party for those who left earlier. No time to waste. Let's go.
Yeah, we finally got everyone to the Ministry of War in one piece.
You say that like you did it all yourself.
I did stuff too. That kid's shoe, the old man's bag. Who zoomed into the middle of those TDs to snatch him back? Me, that's who.
I know.
He looks like he's really hurting.
Is the pain from his wound keeping him conscious? What did the Huashu medic say earlier?
The wound is dressed, and it would not worsen. But we've no medicine for the pain. He must endure for now.
A young man, barely in his first posting. He threw himself in front of us. Took those strikes so we wouldn't.
Lady Transcendent, please help him. Can you?
I will.
It's Paragon. Qingxiao. How pathetic. I've dragged everyone down again.
You did well. Now rest easy. The pain will not trouble him for now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why do you not speak? It is only a simple quietude art. It can help induce sleep, nothing more. It cannot dispel their true pain. Come. The Warden Commander is expecting you up ahead.
How are things looking right now?
The contingency measures have proved effective. Only a few were injured during the evacuation, and most tacit discords remain outside the hold. Still, we've taken a heavy blow. Even with aid from other cities, we are short on supplies.
We can't let this drag on. Our priority should be to find the source of this.
The Hold's autopuppets have all shut down. Even our defensive apparatuses, including the Xuan shield, have failed. Holding the main gate is no longer viable. We must fall back, line by line, and rally everyone around the Ministry of War. It is the sturdiest ground we have left.
Only a few tacit discords have slipped into the hold so far. We still have time to set up our defenses. You're here.
Any word on what caused this incident?
Our tally shows nearly 3 in 10 censure courts have stopped cold. The Ministry of Development has yet to determine why. This is not a simple malfunction.
Earlier, while patrolling near the Skyworks with the others, we ran into a pack of tacit discords that had just broken loose. We fought our way through and found a nearby censure court shut down. Auto puppets fallen all around. It was as if every mechanism gave out at once.
If anything could trigger anomalies of this magnitude, it would have to be
The Sanctum. It's Ashin's residence, and the control mainframe of Xuanfeng Hold.
Precisely. There may have been a change inside. Looking back, we overlooked something in our earlier operations. Tacit discords and autopuppets were not a concern within the hold, so we assumed the Sanctum was safe. We posted only a handful of guards along the main approaches.
When the Ministry of War searched for Muyu's true body, did anyone search inside the Sanctum?
You mean Muyu?
During the fight, Muyu hinted that his attack on Xuanfeng Hold had another purpose.
Pathetic fools. You have guarded this hold for over 200 years, yet still you're blind to its fundamental nature. I am but a single step away from my destination. Anything that stands in my way now is nothing more than a momentary diversion.
He sowed such chaos, threw lives away, just so he could clear a path to the sanctum.
During the siege of Xuanfang Hold, all eyes were on the fierce battle around the main gate. The sanctum could indeed have been infiltrated.
We can't be sure yet, but too many signs point to the sanctum. Muyu's escape, the censure court shutting down, the sentinel missing. It may well be the source of this disturbance. If we're lucky, we might find the truth and some trace of Sheen the Moonfox there.
I will go with you. The sanctum's mechanisms are intricate and ever-shifting. A moment's carelessness could make you lose your way. Sheen once received me there as a guest. I can serve, at least, as a guide.
None may enter the sanctum without the Sentinel's leave has always been the Hold's iron law. But now we cannot afford to observe it. If the Mengzhou City Hall assigns blame afterward, I will bear full responsibility. Let them strip my rank again. It matters not. But the city's fortifications are not yet finished. I must ask you both to stay the night and leave at dawn. We can't be too careful.
I'll see the rest of the preparations through with the wardens. Come what may, we'll be ready. Rover, you and Paragon Qingxiao should relax tonight. Prepare for whatever awaits you in the sanctum.
Then I will rely on you, Yang Yang.
Qingxiao?
I have preparations to attend to.
Why she seems so distant?
I wish Paragon Qingxiao could...
We meet again. Xuanfang has been anything but quiet this past while. Bless you, child. Paragon Qingxiao looked after me well, and the young lady Yang Yang was a great help too. You came at the right time. I've been thinking about that pendant. The knotwork looked familiar to me, like something my Jing would make.
Jing?
His full name is Jinran. Sandao and I raised him. He followed at Sandown's heels, learned what he could, and became a Nethermancer himself.
He's one too? Does the name Cat of the Netherlamp mean anything to you?
Ha! What a strange Jianghu moniker. Jin never spoke of it, but it does sound like something he would dream up. It has been years since I last laid eyes on him. He said he wanted to travel the world alone. But for 6 months now, pastries and money have been showing up at home every so often. I told myself it must be one of Sandao's old friends. Now I see that the boy must have been sneaking home all along. Just can't bear to let me see him. Thank you. I hope Jing hasn't caused you any trouble. It's late now. You should rest.
I wish Paragon Qingxiao could show me a few sword moves. Then I wouldn't. Oh, I lost a little picture book the big brother gave me on the road. I met him near the village half a month ago. He wore a hat and had a grin like a bandit. But he was so nice to me. He shoved the picture book into my hands before he left. It was about adventurers in some old desert city.
Would have had me, if not for Paragon Qingxiao's sword formation.
This is the same music I heard after saying goodbye to Soy Soy. No, not quite the same. This time it sounds sad. Everyone else is asleep, but the Qin is still playing. I'm getting closer. Whoever's playing should be nearby. So, it's her. Couldn't sleep either, I see. So this is what you meant by preparations.
Yes. Through music, I can pass a wisp of my sword intent to another.
I saw that same light in Xiangling village.
It is a sword without form, forged from my will. If danger comes, will release sword energy to keep its bearer alive.
You're worried something may happen out here while we're in the sanctum.
If more sentry courts fall, it is hard to predict what may happen. A few safety measures put my heart at ease. How are the wounded?
The Ministry of War has people looking after them. There's no need to worry. We go to the sanctum, while the wardens guard the hold. Everyone agreed this was the best arrangement for now. Just as they trust us to do our part, we should trust them to do theirs.
Xuanfeng Hold should never have come to this. As the Xuan Paragon, I cannot shirk my duty here. The recent chain of incidents started with an abnormal tacit discord reading in one of the censure courts. I was on the investigation team.
I heard you stayed behind to cover the retreat, so they could escape the rogue auto puppets.
That was exactly what Muyu wanted. He laid the trap. He split our ranks. He bet that I would go back for the soldiers dragged deep into the courts.
Paragon Qingxiao, these auto puppets cannot stop you. These tacit discords cannot defeat you. Even an entire censure court cannot bar your way. But can the same be said of these wardens? Frail, trembling, mortal. So, stay to protect the weak and be buried by endless enemies. Or walk away and save the next battlefield. Your choice. Come to think of it, during the Fortress and Gorges War, did our great sword transcendent not choose to send a group of soldiers to their deaths?
I know this was the best everyone could do, but there may have been a better choice.
We've already made our choice now, haven't we? Now, we just have to see this choice through, the same way you always have. Think of all the people who are still here because you stayed true to that choice. Tomorrow, we finish the investigation as fast as we can and rejoin the others. Then, no more worrying. Not about Xuanfeng, or these impossible choices.
Very well.
This is so amazing. Oh, the reflection of the moon is not there.
Was that a taste of her quietude arts? Daybreak already. Time to head for the Sanctum. I'll check in at the Ministry of War first.
Rover, did you get enough rest? Paragon Qingxiao has been waiting for you. That's good. We don't know what awaits in the sanctum, so conserve your strength.
Is everything all right here?
The surrounding defenses are complete. Many civilians volunteered to help, and another wave of reinforcements from Jinzhou just arrived. Jinzhou answered at once, but recent activity from the Threnodian and the Norful Barons has tied down their main force.
Overthrex.
Only a small group could come, but their elite rangers, they will make a difference. We can manage the tacit discords within the hold. It's just... some strange mechanism parts have appeared nearby. Look. It's like they spilled over from somewhere else into the hold. The Ministry's artisans examined them, and so far, they don't pose any danger.
I will complete the Sanctum investigation quickly. Once the situation is clear, I shall return at once.
If things get bad, don't risk yourself needlessly.
You too. I'll hold the line with everyone. Xuanfeng Hold will remain standing.
Yang Yang. This blade is shaped from my sword intent. It cannot break an army, but it should be able to protect you.
Paragon Qingxiao, please come back safe. Both of you.
By order of General Ji Yan, our unit has arrived to provide reinforcements.
Keep your
These strange parts look as if the mechanism itself fell into a state of disorder. A few tacit discords are here too.
Let's make it quick.
Heed my word. A quick end to you. Hey, hey. Annihilate.
Just as I expected. It's locked tight.
The Ministry of War has sent several parties here recently, and I came here as well. There's been no answer from within.
Wasn't like this before.
In the past, Sheen would send an attendant to receive those seeking an audience. If she did not wish to see guests, she would say so plainly. But now...
Looks like that won't work.
In that case, we break the gate open.
Wait, What?
Hey! That coin pendant you picked up is reacting to your resonance ability.
That door looks like a Mirage Realm entrance.
It connects to a passage. It may lead directly into the sanctum.
So this coin pendant is the key?
The one who left that pendant in the secret chamber must have foreseen that its finder would eventually seek out Sheen at the sanctum.
Huh, so that shady guy left you a side door into this fancy-schmancy place on purpose. Huh. Where do you think he is now?
Maybe we'll find out once we're inside.
It stinks in there. Ugh. So, if there's nothing else, I'm headed back. Yell if you need me.
It appears we have no other path into the sanctum. Let's go. A compact mirage realm, created by resonance ability. And I see quite a few reverberations around us.
Give me a number. How many years of life to crack this passage open?
Half a year.
Greedier every time, ain't ya?
Take it or leave it. And keep your voice down unless you want him to find us. Ugh, you rotted brat. 4 months.
Deal.
Those voices.
The reverberations must have captured them not long ago. Conceal your presence.
This fog has reverberations mixed in with it.
Someone is here.
Well, well. Who dares trespass in the sanctum? Just a lackey on door duty. Whew, no beating you, huh? I surrender.
Muyu.
Oh. Seems there's no need to bar your way. Catch me. If you can.
Oh, that's my cue. Catch ya in the underworld.
They escaped. That man was testing your skill. Is he the cat of the Netherlamp?
I think so. Probably checking if I was worth working with. But with Muyu watching, he couldn't risk blowing his cover.
Look ahead.
That's...
the control mainframe. It governs every mechanism in Xuanfang Hold, great and small. Reverberations have already eaten into it.
Muyu used reverberations to alter auto-puppet programming before. This looks like a similar trick.
Then this is where the disturbances we're now facing began.
The prism of fate is flickering.
Careful!
Xuanfang Hold is flying? Did we fall all the way here from the air? Why couldn't I fly with my wing? Qingxiao, are you all right?
I'm fine. It happened so suddenly. The impact stunned me, that is all. We were still inside the sanctum only moments ago. But now...
Can the hold structures transform into what we just saw?
I've never seen such a thing.
I wonder if Yang Yang and the others in the hold were affected. We need to find a way back. My terminal won't connect. Looks like the signal got cut off. Abby? Abby?
This valley is no ordinary place. It may not even be real.
The prism of fate flickered, and we ended up here. Could this be something Sheen the Moonfox is doing?
Shin's authority can cause all things to proliferate as fractal forms of themselves. It is not impossible. That is, she can make mechanisms multiply, or decrease. There are signs of fighting all around us, as if a great battle occurred not long ago. It shouldn't be like this. We should leave the valley and find open ground.
I'll be right back.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. More fallen auto puppets. Wreckage from the hold.
Their condition is fresh. They were damaged in recent combat.
Hello. Good morning, Sword Transcendent. Oh, Sword Transcendent! You've come down the mountain. Some time has passed since your last visit.
You are...
We saw something fall from the sky in the distance, so we came to take a look. Is that so? Can't say I've seen you before, miss. Are you from outside Xuanfang? Ah, I know. The Sword Transcendent brought you down in a cloud shuttle from the hold, right? You've not heard of them? The great airships flying overhead. If they had not fought in the battle a while back, we'd have been done for.
The battle a while back? I don't recall seeing any of these cloud shuttles before.
It happened about half a month ago. They said a Threnodian vanguard attacked. Tacit discords blackened the land as far as the eye could see. We thought we were doomed, but then the shuttles came down all together. In one day and one night, they destroyed every last monster. That Threnodian was called something. I can never quite remember the name. Yes, that's the one. Fancy name. Sounded fierce enough. But in the end, the shuttles and the auto puppets still sent it running.
If only I'd known sooner, I'd have brought my sister along. How... The Sword Transcendent herself? What a surprise to see you here. Are you here to help someone?
I would ask about the great battle that happened not long ago.
Ah, I only know bits and pieces. Grandfather, grandmother, and I were too frightened to leave the house for those 2 days. I heard 2 moons appeared in the sky above the gorges of spirits, and the rain was going up, not down. Yes, retroact rain. People who came back alive said they saw phantoms of the past, even family who had long since passed. The cloud shuttles and auto puppets weren't bothered by that strange rain. After they cleared the tacit discords in Xuanfang, they went onto the gorges of spirits and destroyed the source of the outbreak.
Is Yuan Fortress still standing?
Sword Transcendent. Why do you ask? Yuan Fortress is fine, of course. Just follow this mountain road and you'll see it for yourself.
Overthrax, retroact rain, and the gorges of spirits? They're talking about the battle that occurred years ago.
The The Fortress and Gorge's War. 200 years past.
If their perception of events is true, then we might be standing in some kind of illusion. That grand structure. Is it the gate to Yuan Fortress?
A fortress built not with the Sentinel's wisdom or divine might, but by mortal hands.
Yang Yang told me about it. A city of mechanisms, built long before Shuangfeng Hold. The Mengzhou Ministry of Development led it, and Zhouzhen Atelier carried out the construction.
Then you know what became of it.
Yes. It was destroyed in the Fortress and Gorge's War. A last resort to stop the Tacit Discords.
That's odd. Why? That's odd. Why is the mountain gate closed?
You're not from around here, are you, lad? The gate is under repair. No one will be allowed through for a while.
Oh, I see. I came from Taoyuan Vale to visit my brother. He's an artisan in the fortress.
Taoyuan Vale? Heard it's about to become part of a new city. Soon enough, you'll all be calling yourselves Jinzhou folk.
It is hard not to feel something. We traveled such a long way from Hongzhen to Taoyuan Vale. Now it finally feels like home. Yes, the war is over. Ming Ting's decree has been proclaimed. Huanlong is soon to have its sixth city.
Excuse me, if I may ask, has Xianling village fared well?
So transcendent. It has been some time since we offered incense to you. Please, do not worry. When the Tacit Discords came, the whole village took refuge in Yuan Fortress. Every soul is safe.
Then all is well.
If you wish to reach the fortress, you will need to find another way. The mountain gate is closed today.
That's odd. Why is the mountain gate closed?
The Elder's words were true. Yuan Fortress's gate remains closed. This resembles Xuanfeng from 2 centuries ago. Yet history has taken a different course. The Fortress and Gorge's War left no deep wounds, and Yuan Fortress still stands. It all appears so real. This is no ordinary Mirage realm.
The villagers we met all seemed to know you. They called you Sword Transcendent.
At this point in time, I hadn't yet accepted Xin's request to serve as the Xuan Paragon. The Sword Transcendent title only came from an embellished tale. With the gate closed, we either detour or...
That almost killed me!
Is that an auto puppet?
Mercy! Mercy! I'm JD. I know I look suspicious, but please believe me. I'm here to help. If you want to uncover the secrets of this place, find a way to get to the sky. Look! The cloud shuttles are coming.
So those are Xuanfenghold's cloud shuttles.
Yes! They're heading for the lightway that runs through the Skyend barrier, up into the higher sky. It may look like regular cloud and mist, but get up close and you'll see what it really is. To catch those shuttles, you need to head for the lightway. Go through the barrier to reach the Jun realm.
This one has stopped functioning completely. It laid out a route for us, at least. A fork nearby leads straight to that lightway.
As we were falling from the sanctum, we saw Xuanfenghold flying on those very cloud shuttles. It could be lying or telling the truth. Either way, we need to see for ourselves. Flying on a sword. And here I thought I'd seen everything.
Sword flight is not as rare as you think. I've seen Magistrate Jinshi and her counselor both possessing the skill.
You know Jinshi and Changli?
Shortly after the Magistrate took office, Councillor Changli visited Xuanfenghold for a Ministry of War conference on regional defense. That was where I first met her.
When all this is over, how about a few lessons?
Teaching is not my strength. I once instructed a disciple of the Thunder Spells. She spent most of her time trying to escape.
Don't worry. I'll be the judge of whether your methods suit me. Plus, I trust you.
As you say.
The lightway is just ahead. Looks like this mechanism track will take us right up to it.
This realm does not allow ordinary means of flight. Our fall taught us that. What lies ahead demands vigilance. There are the shuttles again. They fly toward the lightway. Brace yourself. The lightway is just ahead.
The power.
Here. Focus on the sword. Remember, will and sword as one, that the edge follows your path. I've passed the fundamentals of sword flight to you through my sword intent. But to master it, you still need to practice. You may credit your unique constitution and disciplined foundation in swordcraft. My heart sword technique is simple. Keep an unshaken will, and your sword intent will cut through anything.
So, does that make me your disciple now, Qingxiao?
Those artisans ahead may know a thing or two. I would not have believed it if I had not seen it myself. The mechanist craft of these cloud shuttles surpasses even that of the Xuanfeng hold we know.
Still, you can see the hold's influence in their design.
Pay attention. Stop gawking. You'll get tired of it soon.
Sword Transcendent, why are you... If we had known you were coming, we would have prepared tea. And the young lady at your side is... A pleasure. Welcome to Xuanfeng Hold, or rather, to the Cloud Shuttle.
I remember you. You were An Yen.
Indeed, I am. I was once with the Ministry of Development's Defense Works. Now I serve on the Cloud Shuttle's maintenance crew. Had you not held back the Tacit Discourse when Yuan Fortress was first built, none of us would have lived to see Xuanfeng Hold rise.
This is the City of Mechanisms, built with the aid of Mengzhou's Sentinel, right?
Sentinel? Forgive me, but I don't quite follow.
Sentinel Sheen, the Moon Fox. Isn't she the reason Xuanfeng Hold and these shuttles exist?
Why would you also... Never mind. I should brief you on the recent tidings. A transcendent excelling in mechanist arts came to Xuanfeng and taught us wondrous techniques. It was like learning how to turn stone into gold. Mountains, pebbles, pearls, rough stone. Anything could be turned into a mechanism. And those mechanisms could evolve and replicate on their own. With that knowledge, the Ministry and Zhouzhen Atelier raised this magnificent city in just a few months. As for the shuttles, they were first tested in real combat 2 weeks ago. We were on board, yet we barely had to lift a finger. They hunted and exterminated the Tacit Discos on their own. And for the tight spots they couldn't reach, we deployed old puppets. Like soldiers falling from the sky, scouring the earth clean. In a single day and night, from Yuan Fortress to the Gorges of Spirits, the Threnodian of War's vanguard was reduced to nothing. Now our shuttles provide reinforcement across all of Huanlong. while fleet has already left for the Norfolk Barrens to protect the newly founded Jinzhou city.
I'd like to know more about this Transcendent.
Strange thing is, none of us can remember his face or his voice. Probably another one of his mystical tricks. If you want answers, board the shuttle at the head of the fleet. The Transcendent is staying there.
A Xuanfang hold with no sentinel, but a Transcendent who preaches mechanist arts.
Whoever he is, he's probably connected to Muyu. To the lead shuttle, then. Let's see who's really pulling the strings in this shadow play. Those auto puppets over there. They look like they're guarding the shuttle. Leave it to me.
It seems we've been flagged as hostiles.
Then we'll just have to cool their systems down. Hey! Thunder Rumble!
These auto puppets show no sign of malfunction, yet they attacked us without hesitation.
We'll know if this was just an isolated glitch at the next shuttle.
The airflows between the shuttles are remarkably stable. Perfect for sword flight.
You mean...
Let's fly to the next one. Manifest a blade from your sword intent, then guide it at your will. Your form is steady. You learn quickly. All you need now is more practice. As we suspected, the first attack was no isolated incident.
Does this mean the entire fleet is turning against us? This mechanism looks like your sword formation.
Years ago, a court of Savante artisan had me test a similar device designed to snare tacit discords. I do not know its inner workings, but I know how to break it. Strike the core, the eye of the formation, with a flying sword. I will handle this side. You take the other. All change in this world is but a shift in frequency. When you face an obstacle, find its pivot. Strike true, and your blade will do the rest.
The way you describe martial arts is always a bit... quaint?
What I mean to say is, these mechanisms can be dismantled with flying swords. Focus on the sword. I'm with you. This one is more intricate. You must locate all the cores.
This sword has a unique frequency.
Are you the legendary sword transcendent from the mountain?
I am not the one you seek.
If not you, then who else could it be? Please, Sword Transcendent. The Tacit Discords are coming. Can you help us? They roam the clouded cliffs and are almost at our village.
Lead the way. And your name is?
For Huin. For as in if, Huin as in cloud.
What I saw just now, was it a memory from your past?
Yes. That girl was the court of Savante artisan I mentioned. She grew up in Xianling village. When I first came to the land of Xuanfang, the Xuanling birds guided her up the mountain to seek my help. She returned often after that, though usually on behalf of others. But why would I see Ruoyuan here? Well done. Leave the final core to me.
Qingxiao, you've been trying to teach me this whole time, haven't you?
Was it that obvious? I told you, I'm not good at this.
Quite the opposite, actually. Come on, let's keep moving.
The artisans here seem completely blind to the rogue auto puppets.
One with the sounds.
Sword Transcendent! We didn't expect to see you here. This way, please. That sudden rampage from the auto puppets caught us off guard. It's like their alert system just triggered for no reason.
It seems only you two noticed what was happening.
It's working hours. We can't just abandon our posts.
It's more like a habit. When we are assigned to a shuttle, we tend to lose ourselves in the work. Though, now that you mention it, more and more of us have been working around the clock. Some don't even know when to stop anymore.
It is strange. My mind has been hazy for a while. I don't feel much of anything lately.
That happened to me as well. I can't even enjoy a good novel like I used to.
Have you met a certain transcendent who teaches mechanist arts? Does the name Muyu sound familiar?
Haven't seen anyone by that name, no. but we did host a Transcendent recently. Helped us solve a few technical hurdles.
I can't remember much else about him. Only that he had an answer for everything. No airs about him at all. I heard he's on the lead shuttle now. If you are heading that way, could you check on a friend of mine? She's sitting at the bow, watching the scenery. She's been acting very strange lately. It's like she's lost interest in everything and everyone.
So, this Shuangfang hold isn't as perfect as it seems. Leave it to me.
Utilization initiated.
Thunder rumble!
Portal breakdown.
Did I just doze off?
I watched the sunrise earlier. My memory told me it was beautiful, but I felt nothing. Just emptiness. I can no longer feel as a human should. It is as if I've become just another gear in this shuttle's mechanisms. What if I jumped? I will not, of course, but the thought does not trouble me. Nothing does.
What's wrong?
I remember these people. Most of the artisans on these shuttles died when Yuan Fortress was destroyed during the war.
And they're only alive here because this Shuangfang survived it?
Yes. In the world we know, the soldiers and artisans defending the fortress detonated it themselves. A final sacrifice to stop the Tacit Discords from overrunning Mengzhou. No, I was with the defending troops in the Gorges of Spirits. By the time I returned to Xuanfang, the fortress was already in ruins. If only I'd been faster. If only this version of Xuanfang were real. Everything could have been different.
This can't be called a better world. Everyone we've met here isn't in a normal state of mind.
Something is suppressing their feelings.
That Transcendent isn't just handing out lessons. I think he's done something to them.
Onward, then. We can use this shuttle.
So this is how that Transcendent treats his guests, huh?
Careful.
I really lost my footing there.
Follow the airflows ahead. Navigate your sword to get closer.
At last, you arrive. I hope my little roadblocks weren't too much trouble for you. And where is that ignorant, chattering little girl? The strike she landed last time. It left an impression.
I will grant you a swifter end this time.
Easy now, Sword Transcendent. Surely you realize I am but a phantom. Why not stay for a chat? You must have questions. I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
What have you done to the minds of the artisans in this Mirage realm?
This is Xuanfang as I have shaped it. A better version of what stood here 200 years ago. Those artisans are shadows of the past. I offered them a kindness, adjusted their perception, excised their emotional flaws. Now they're on their way to becoming perfect. You should understand, Qingxiao. A heart unsullied by desire or feeling. Is that not the ideal state you cultivators chase?
Cultivation is not about making oneself an unfeeling lump of wood.
Lump of wood? No, no. This is perfection. Xuanfang hold as it was always meant to be. Everything you see runs itself. Perfect order, perfect efficiency. With mechanisms like these, we could fight another Fortress and Gorges war and lose no one. I am sick to death of those hero plays about devotion and sacrifice. They stir the heart, yes, but that is all they do. The weak swallow them because the truth is too bitter to bear.
You have no right to judge them, Muyu.
I built Yuan Fortress. I understand the limits of humanity far better than powerful resonators like you. When the fortress fell, when our struggle meant nothing against the lament, the one meant to guide civilization just stood there, watching. The Xuanfang hold you see now? This is what it was supposed to be. I just restored it from the blueprints in the database. Which is to say, it could have changed the course of the war. So what do you think? Did our Sentinel Sheen lack the power? Or did she lack the will?
Suspect the Sentinel all you want. Your fall from grace is your own doing. All I see is a coward hiding in a Mirage realm, running experiments that are only fooling himself.
Wherever your true body is hiding, I will find it, and I will end you.
I look forward to it. There's just one thing. Where did you get the idea that this place couldn't affect reality?
The fog disrupts the stability of our resonance ability. Skywatch Lances. Another auto-puppet series that never made it past the prototype stage. Chase the stars. A quick end to you.
It's safe.
How many strikes can you survive?
You've seen these before?
They were Raw Yuan's work too. She asked me to test them once, and I ended up shattering the prototype.
Ah! Those traitors are such big bullies! Lucky for me, you showed up again. Thanks for saving me. Yep, you two are so fast. Took me forever just to
The fortress gate is indeed far from here. We thought you'd gone offline when we left.
I just ran out of juice. Lucky me, I woke up and found some spare power cells from the others. Then I flew all the way here. The sky here is split into levels. Right now, we're in the Zhen realm. Up there will be the D realm. If you're after that creepy one-eyed jerk, just keep heading up, up, up.
Why is this mirage structured in such levels?
Because it's extra special. Don't worry, you're super close to the source of it all now.
You know things we don't. And it's clear you've been keeping them from us this entire time.
If I could help it, I wouldn't want to be like this either. But I do have some bad news. Things are getting messy in the hold outside. A lot of evil things are swarming toward it as we speak. If you take too long, things might get really bad.
Commander Chohong's rafter kites have detected a large tacit discord swarm approaching from the eastern peaks. All units, prepare to engage. I will intercept the biggest threats. Vanguards, stick to the formation we practiced. Do not break ranks.
Yes, watch your Yang!
Rover, Paragon Qingshao, it's been so long. Please, please come back safely.
Think I'd let you fight without me, Yang Yang? Watcher Liang Yu, reporting for duty.
Liang Yu, but your injuries...
Do not worry. My injuries have mostly healed. I was only staying at the Ministry of War because the medics insisted on quiet rest. Word is, those roaming tacit discords have begun to close in on the hold. I will not let you face this alone. We will fight together. The new Xuan Triad. Well, duo, for now. I will not let Qingzhi and Tuchong down.
Yes, shoulder to shoulder, once more.
The villagers, are they safe?
Don't worry. Even the final stragglers have been evacuated behind the defensive line. Huh? What is that?
Watcher! An urgent report from the Ministry of Development. Another censure court has just gone offline.
I see. Thank you.
I know you're here to save the hold. You don't need to trust me. But I'm trusting you.
It is true your words have not been false.
Please, Qingshao. You both have to keep going.
I never told you my name.
I heard that one-eyed jerk say it. Anyway, once you enter the D-realm, watch out for the reeling fog. It makes your head all spinny. You ran into a bit of it earlier.
Are you not coming with us?
I just slow you down. But don't you worry. I'll catch up as soon as I'm ready.
That's cloud shuttle wreckage, scattered among the cliffs.
So, not as perfect as Muyu made it out to be. The next level is probably going to be a mess. By the way, still no sign of that cat of the Netherland. But since he was at the Sanctum with us, he must have been pulled into this Mirage realm too.
If he has not blown his cover, he should be with Muyu.
Guess I'll just leave it here. That's about all I can do for now. Time to go play nice with the crazy man.
Are you sure they will find that little breadcrumb you left?
Sure. Nah. But you don't win bets by not playing. And so far, I'm on a roll. Yin and yang converge, nether chi surge. Spirits, stay hidden.
You've been gone for quite a while.
Not every day I get to hitch a ride on a fancy airship like this. Had to do a little sightseeing.
I'm interested to know what the reverberations of the dead mean to a nethermancer like yourself.
Still hung up on that. They're just lingering obsessions.
To me, they are the raw materials of transcendence. Resources to be shaped as I see fit. Where am I? You're on a Xuanfang Hold Cloud shuttle. Get acquainted with your new body. Go on. Before, I proved that reverberations could influence an autopuppet's behavioral logic. Now I've gone a step further. Reverberations can drive a shell entirely on their own, granting it new life.
Waking the dead from their nap. You sure they won't have a bone to pick with you?
I have adjusted their perceptions, scrubbed away the redundant emotions and petty desires. Trifles no longer trouble them, so they have no reason to care about things like that.
Not quite alive and not quite dead. This really what you wanted?
Progress takes time. For now, they are just the intermediate products of my experiment. Which is why I need a small favor. Dispose of that sample for me.
I agreed to help you out. Granhelm's orders. I didn't agree to being your trash man. How dull.
Impressive. A necessary cost, nothing more. One must discard the defects to make room for perfection.
I guess you know that Rover and the Paragon have entered this Mirage realm. Doesn't that concern you?
That fox actually did us a favor.
Well, you better pray when they find you. I'm not sticking around to fight them.
Guardians always suffer from the same delusion. They think that if they strike down the mastermind, the problem vanishes. But the end was decided long ago. Until the time is right, I shall let them play their little game.
Boy, why have we saved the reverberation from that broken puppet? Keeping it as a souvenir?
Just let it go. Same as always.
This must be the reeling fog JD warned us about. We shouldn't stay in it for long.
Do you hear that? The auto puppets nearby are speaking.
They are not hostile. These mechanisms have been corrupted by the fog, but our flying swords can still dismantle them. The cut on this auto puppet is clean. It has not been down for long.
The frequency left on it feels like the Cat of the Netherlamp's resonance ability. Probably his work.
Village ahead. No entry.
It is as if they live here as people do.
Thank you. Breaking conceal. Here. Our village. Right? Chief. We have no home. We gather here.
It carries reverberations, just like the auto puppets Muyu controlled during the siege of Xuanfeng Hold.
Seems I can speak normally now. Much has faded from my mind, but I remember being human. I lived in Xiangling village long ago.
Do you remember what happened back then?
We fled back to the village during the chaos. Not long after, we were trapped by these strange mechanisms. Many villagers were left out there. If you leave, could you help them? Thank you. I just remembered. A young lass I did not recognize left the sword here. She said to give it to the outsiders who would come.
Did she have any distinguishing features?
Forgive me, I can no longer recall her face. Let me fetch the blade for you.
Muyu implants the reverberations of the deceased and binds them to these shells. Forces them to live like this.
Another one of his sick experiments. What he did in the Zhen realm, this goes much further.
We should examine that sword. It is likely the one we have seen before.
You don't look well.
I'm fine. It will not hinder our mission. The fog thickens. The anomalies here are worsening. Its frequency resembled my own sword intent.
Sir Transcendent, I have come to bid you farewell. It was Ling Feng who finally convinced me to do this.
Where are you going?
I am staying in Shuangfang Hold. The construction is nearing completion. I just wanted you to know. I love this land. I love the people here. I want to use my mechanisms to give everyone the strength to protect themselves. That way, I will not have to keep sending Xuanling birds to beg for your help. I have a question. If you spend your life chasing a goal so difficult that it has already cost you dearly, is it still worth it?
I cannot answer that for you.
That's all right. I have plenty of time ahead of me to think about it. Farewell, Qingxiao.
What you saw just now was the day Ruoyuan came to say goodbye.
Where did she go after that?
The Fortress and Gorge's War broke out soon after. She was in the squad tasked with the fortress's self-destruction. Later, I returned to the ruins to search for her. I found nothing. Onward. We should be able to break this seal together. Well done.
Leave it to me. Auto puppets are attacking those villagers. We should help them. One with the sound.
Neutralization initiated.
Thank you. Some friends, they are trapped on the shuttle ahead. Something went wrong with the shuttle's mechanisms. It sent the auto puppets into a blind rampage. We couldn't stop them. You are from the world outside, aren't you? How is Yuan Fortress now?
What do you mean?
I remember defending that fortress. So many of us. We did our best. But the tacit discords were endless. Tell me, did we lose?
You did not. It was your sacrifice that ensured 2 centuries of peace for Xuanfang.
That's good. Somehow, my chest does not feel quite so empty.
Why did you save me? I can move now, but I don't know where I should go.
There are no reverberations bound to the auto puppets that attacked the villagers.
Muyu must have been controlling them directly, just as he did back in the Jun realm.
Wind guide me. Leave it to me.
Careful.
Bolts and dust! Strike from the shadows! Decisive moment!
Those unique frequencies again. I should use the pendant. This is a note left by the cat of the Netherlamp. He's been through here. He made sure to leave this intelligence for us.
The auto puppets up ahead look like they're repairing those heavy artillery pieces.
Thanks. I must restore the Shuan bombards before the next wave of rogue auto puppets arrives. A cloud shuttle's most advanced defense system. It can track and fire on multiple hostile targets at once. Think of it as a very powerful automated cannon. Almost there. I will fix them.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds. So, Qingqiao, between that cannon and your fine swords,
within 100 paces, the sword is faster.
Tempested flashes.
Thank you. Fine. Continue the repairs. Go on ahead. I'll stay to maintain the Shuan bombards. I will not let any rogue auto puppet get past this point.
Let's stop and find somewhere to rest.
Okay. Let us board that looming shuttle.
Welcome aboard this cloud shuttle, modeled after the Ministry of War headquarters. Though, as you can see, it no longer requires the service of human soldiers.
Muyu. You've bound the reverberations of the dead to these machines, but you still send auto puppets to hunt them down. Why?
Because they are failed experiments. Failing minds, faded memories, with nary a shred of self left to act on their own. It is time for a fresh batch of samples.
You defile the souls of the innocent, treating them as disposables for your experiment.
I prefer to call it resource optimization. They were nothing but reverberations haunting the ruins of Yuan Fortress. Left alone, they would have inevitably devolved into tacit discords. But now, they serve a great experiment. If reverberations can be perfectly fused into mechanical shells, the line between life and death vanishes. Immortality becomes possible. If the shell wears out, we replace it. As long as consciousness remains, life is not extinguished. Death becomes obsolete, and the dead may rise once more. Please. The Flower Veil puppet sees nothing beyond Mengzhou's gilded little playground. Do not compare me to that narrow-minded woman. How about we discuss a topic you find more pressing? Say, the Ministry of War in the real world. Take a guess. As the censure courts continue to release tacit discords, how long do you think those wardens can hold the line? They might survive the wave from one court, but 2, 3, even if they hold, what will it cost?
You underestimate the people of Shuangfang, just as you never understood what they fight for.
You cling to the fragility of emotion and human will, blind to the truth that only in superior technology will you master your fate. They will break soon enough. All I am doing is accelerating the inevitable shutdown of the censure courts.
Xuanfeng Hold and its people will survive.
No matter how great you are, Paragon Qingxiao, you cannot protect those beyond your reach.
As the heart wills, so the sword moves.
This is...
Victory will be ours!
You... what have you done? This can't be. Your frequency is all but drained. This whole time, that unique frequency the shuttles detected affecting the real world. That was you? How many are you propping up? The garrison? The entire city? Or could it be the land of Xuanfang itself? You are even more foolish than I thought, Sword Transcendent. Do you really think you can shield them forever? You of all people should know how fragile human lives are compared to a Resonator's. Xuanfang Hold will fall, and those people will fall with it. You cannot change what is coming. Everything you are doing is just piling more weight on your own.
Muyu's illusion being here means we're closing in on his real location. You look pale. Leave the rest of the fighting to me.
You need not worry about me. Keep your focus on the enemies.
One with the sound. Bolts and guts. Leave it to me. Crushing shot. the sound. No hesitation. What do you need me to do?
I'm fine.
Not good enough, Qingxiao. If I'm your partner, and if I'm going to keep you safe, I need to know what's happening to you.
Ever since the siege of Xuanfeng Hold, I've spread my sword intent among the people. I've been using most of my resonance energy to sustain the link. With the battle intensifying, I've had to overclock to maintain the link. Once the pressure eases, I will recover.
Easy.
Remember what you said last night. See your choice through. This is me doing just that. I will not allow another tragedy to befall the land of Xuanfeng. To protect everyone, this is the only certain path.
You can't expect to carry the world on your own shoulders.
If it had been you... The sword intent I gave out was only seeds. What made them grow was each person's will. It is because they have the heart to protect that the heart sword answers.
Let's go. Somewhere the fog can't reach.
You should go after Muyu.
Partners should watch each other's backs. You also taught me sword flight. And you've not stopped teaching me since. We need to lose that shuttle.
Yes. Put me down. You will move faster without me.
Leave it to me.
I'll aid you with my swords.
You need rest. We'll face judgment.
Do not worry. I know my limits.
Hostile presence detected.
You holding up? Let's get you inside that cabin above there.
I've burdened you.
Promise me, Qingxiao. No more carrying everything alone.
I promise. I will be fine. I just need a moment with my Guuuuuys. I have always had a fiery temperament. Each pluck of the string helps to restore my balance and calm my mind.
You? Fiery?
Before I took to the mountain, I had only my sword. I fought the Tacet Discords as if my life did not matter. My master saw the unrest in my heart and taught me the Guuuuuys to calm my spirit. Please, watch over me for a moment. I will recover soon. Then we may move forward.
You're playing? Sounds unsettled.
Promise me one thing. If, in the moments to come, I turn my sword on you, do not hesitate.
Save me, Sword Transcendent!
Tacet Discords, they just keep coming.
Everyone is dead. Even the Schwanling Bears. Sword Transcendent. Where were you? Did you abandon us?
So transcendent.
Wuthering.
Qingxiao, you don't have to be so tense all the time. I know you are not the ice-cold statue you pretend to be. Inside, you are just like the rest of us. You feel joy, anger, resentment, and regret.
You died. You died 2 centuries ago, when Yuan Fortress was destroyed.
Dead? And no one sewed my mouth shut.
I should thank you for looking after my descendants. After all these centuries, it seems you still cannot let go of that war.
You are just a manifestation of my fractured mind. The inner demon I must destroy. Once again, you stake mortal lives on your sword. All for a rescue that means nothing. Come now. This long duel between us shall meet its end today.
The cabin has been affected by the fog. Qingxiao.
Those villagers, what were they to you?
They gave me a bowl of food.
So you risked your life to protect the mortals from a whole tide of tacit discords.
I was frail anyway. Not long for this world. Better to take those monsters with me.
With a broken blade? Guuuuuys is my name. Would you like to become my disciple and walk the path of cultivation with me? Your resonance ability has always been unstable. For longevity, you must anchor your heart in absolute stillness.
Seeing people get hurt just makes me sad. And when those monsters attack, it makes me so angry my blood boils.
Then close your eyes, cover your ears. Distance yourself from the world. Quiet your mind, and your desires will fade. Remember, do not let the world stir your heart. Forsake earthly attachments.
Hello.
You left the mountain to
I'm
hunt
doing
evil
okay,
again.
thank you. How you doing?
I went only to purge the tacit discords. I formed no bonds. My heart did not waver.
Saving mortals from the lament is like trying to push back the tide. The tide always returns.
If I sit back and do nothing, how is this long life of mine any different from the cold existence of a stone? Even you, Master. You saved me once.
Then tell me, what is your way?
I have yet to find my answer.
Ali, I'm so sorry that you just joined, but I think that we're gonna take a break. Thank you so much. Glad to hear that. I think that we're gonna take a break. We are almost at the very end of the main quest. I think there's going to be another hour and a half. And yeah. I'm just gonna take a quick break to eat something, recover a bit, rest a bit, and then we power through till the very end. Okay? Feel free to join afterwards if you want to, and yeah, I'll see you later.
Unicorn is the uniform you put on, eyes on you.